Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, Chris, this is kind of what we expected. The challenge that this offense would face today against this defense. We've seen it all year. They've been one of the more dominant defenses in the country, and here they come up with a big pick to get this game started.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. them straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a man down the middle.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Looking to throw it again. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just trucks through the defender.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Instead of the chip shot to tie the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting to those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He'll toss it to the back. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner being brought down. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's got it. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And now the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Georgia 7, Auburn 3.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come.
And how about this? A fake. Tries the right with a quick throw. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback.
Well, I love the call here, and it's going to come up short, but I think we've got to give all the credit to the punt return team. They were not fooled at all. Great job having a head on a swivel to keep them short of that first down.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff running right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's an option look. He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the extra point was up and good. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. Good enough for first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And now another deep ball here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the return will be brought down.
And the Auburn offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Auburn 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
15. Set to kick it off.
Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. The Auburn offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. I doubt they'll try another fake here. Pass earlier just did not work. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll run the option. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. A fumble return for 6.
Auburn, number 6. Scores points for the defense.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The PAT puts him up 3.
Is good. That makes the score Auburn 17, Georgia 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer right away? And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Second down.
Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. They go with a direct snap. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Georgia. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They continue to feed the running back, but where to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. He brings him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Auburn. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead.
That makes the score Auburn 31, Georgia 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
1st and 10 now for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 31, Georgia 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He breaks free. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down here for this offense. We'll try to run it with the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Ball handed off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Snags a quick throw.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's moving out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the right here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Heading left after the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played. Nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this